All right, welcome back. Looks like this is our squad here. I think we're ready to go save Squatty Praytel Mox, our skirmisher. Bring him back for the team.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
For this mission, I generally like to play it in a stealthier mode and then try to evacuate. Just do the extraction and then get out of there with the minimal fighting. When you start fighting,
It took some work, but we now have a positive confirmation that our captive soldier is being held in a high-security Advent detention center in this region. If we're going to pull a rescue off, our best approach is to go in quietly, without alerting the massive number of security forces defending that installation.
once you alert the enemies every turn that the alert message, or I don't know what you would call it, it will becomes more and more likely that they will send.
Being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible. If the enemy spots us, this is going to get a whole lot harder.
The security level increases every time they detect you, or every time there's a kind of a disturbance. And so as this security level gets to 10, then reinforcements start coming in, and pretty soon they just overwhelm you to a point where you can't survive it. So for me, what I generally try to do is go to one side and sneak around the back, and then get into this area here. At that point there, you will alert them, and then just try to get out as quick as possible. But if you kind of sneak around the sides, you generally can avoid detection from the sentries, which is ideally the way you want to go. Let's see here. I will go this way.
Solid copy.
But this is where the Reaper comes in handy, because she can get in deep without
Got it covered.
getting into the that little red zone.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
And probably what I should have done is just waited a day
We have
before I left.
Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Yeah, in hindsight, that would have been the better play, just to wait for a day for her to get out of the being tired. Let's see, because if I would have ran this guy up into this red zone there before I was aware of where it was, then that would have triggered the alert. Okay. Let's see, where's the sentry? There he is, over there, so I'm going to stay over
Will
here.
do.
And we are going to put, oh, nope, not there, not there, not there. Okay. We're going to come right to here.
Running.
Again, we're not necessarily worrying about overwatching. We're just wanting to avoid detection. Yikes. They may be getting too close where we're not going to be able to move our guys. Not quite yet. Yeah, looks like we're going to be able to move them. Okay, let's see here. Where can he go? Actually,
Stepping off.
And as long as your soldiers know where these red spots are, you know, again, by the getting up close to where they can kind of see the detection zone, as you move, your soldiers will automatically avoid that. It's just if you don't know ahead of time, you know, again, if I try to move down here somewhere and I haven't identified one of these turrets or soldier or whatever it is, and I move into that zone, then it's going to trigger that. Okay, I don't want to do that. So let me move to right here.
Move.
And the same with him. He's going to move over here.
No need to ask twice.
And I'm just gambling right now that there's not anything else down here. The detection zone of the Reaper character is like about 3 squares, so you can actually move within 3 squares of one of these things. I can move probably to right here, and this would not detect the Reaper. The rest of your soldiers, yeah, not so much. They have a pretty wide detection zone. Okay, so I generally you need to just kind of move them little bits at a time.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
Identify anything before you move, you know, a lot farther. Like by leapfrogging, these guys generally they will identify anything that's
Moving out.
up in front. So then you know we would see what the detection zone is. Like for right here, I should be able to get to this spot okay without
Moving to
having any
position.
problems because these other two had opened up that area or identified
Heading there now.
anything that will spot us in that area.
That's affirmative.
So we're good. And again, I'm trying to get back in here somewhere. Here's a door here, so probably what we're going to want to do is get into this area here, validate that there's not anything around. Probably
Closing on target position now.
there. And we're going to want to look in here. And what we're going to have to do is we're actually going to have to get into this building, unlock this door, and carry him out. But what I will try to do is I'm going to try to get my guys in here in concealment and get somebody stationed by that door, use my specialist. He's got the hack option, so he can unlock that door and then run the other. And when he does that, it's going to go an alert, and then basically from there just try to run back out here, and I will put a spot for the Avenger to pick us up right outside this door here. Let's see what I want to do here. He's going to come to right here,
Confirmed.
so I can look inside the doorway. Do we see anybody? No, we don't. How about if I go to here? Interesting. Okay, well that's a good sign.
Go.
Move my soldier there. Move the other soldier to here.
Affirmative.
Hope for the best. Soldier here is my hacker, so I'm going to want to get him in here. Probably
Headed there now.
to this spot for now. Move this guy over to here,
Rolling.
so I can kind of get a peek inside that door, see if there's anybody else in that building or anything in here. No, there's not. I'm really surprised. Generally, we have something either back in here, out in here. I'm quite surprised.
Moving.
Oh no, this may not. I didn't realize I was by that window there. That's been dangerous. Where would be a good spot? Do I want to just leave him here? I think my strategy is going to be use this guy to unlock the door. I am hoping that, yes, he'll have the ability to hack it next turn. So what I would probably try to do is I'm going to let's see, bring this guy to right here,
Moving to designated position.
and then we're going to just go on
I'm on
Overwatch.
it.
And do I want to risk it? I think I'm going. If I move here, I'm going to be out of actions, and if somebody comes in here and sees me, they're going to be able to zap me. But honestly, I think that'll be okay because they generally don't. When they spot you, they don't shoot you that turn too. So I'm going to go
Position
ahead and move
confirmed.
here.
Enemy activity.
Okay. Hopefully I don't move into this room. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy.
Infiltrating our system.
Do a hack. Ow. Unlock this door without triggering. Oh, that would be nice. Unlock chance. Yikes. Ooh-wee. This would be a nice one here. But that one is... getting that hack stat up is big. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then just... odds are I probably won't get either one. Oh, okay. I would have got it. That hack stat that's a big bonus. Especially once you get later into the game where...
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
Now, we don't have to use that one there. Generally, there's an option up here to move that, and so it will allow me to call the Sky Ranger over to here, which is what I'm going to do.
Menace requesting evac!
And it doesn't cost a turn or anything. It's just, okay, here we go. This guy's going to go open the door. It's generally a free turn. And like I said, they want you to go that way, but you don't have to. Open and close the door.
We've got the VIP in tow, moving to evac.
And then I'm going to go in here and... yeah, if I had a different soldier, I actually could just have revived him and had him run out with us. But
On the move.
I didn't bring the correct one, so we've got to carry him.
Don't get comfortable.
And then we are going to go...
Roger that.
And this fellow will do an Overwatch in case anybody comes in. This fellow will do an Overwatch in case anyone comes in.
Got it covered. That sound.
And nobody's coming in. So we're just going to run our ass out of here. And there's the reinforcements.
Looks
The
like they pulled in
compound
some
has reached
friends.
maximum alert status. They put out a distress signal and we're already picking up multiple inbound transports.
I'm all over it. Moving to designated position.
And
I'm gone.
Evac confirmed.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
All XCOM operatives are secure.
all right,
Firebrand is returning to base.
easy
I
peasy.
cannot fault you for showing loyalty to an ally in need. It would dishonor us both to deny your success.
Sweet, that was easy enough.
Today's ambush on valiant Advent forces by the radical group XCOM did lead to the escape of several dangerous fugitives. Peacekeepers will be conducting door-to-door searches of all residences for your continued safety.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back into the fight.
No, I would say it was pretty easy.
I am glad to return to your service, Commander. I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
All right. Oh, let's see. We got a couple of bond mates here. Let's see what we got, and we'll look at our soldier Mox. Let's see, what do we have here?
The Advent propaganda machine is running full steam.
Actually,
we're picking up their transmissions even way out in the middle of nowhere.
Specialist, and what is this soldier here? Looks like it's a ranger and a specialist. What was the other two I bonded already? Seemed like that was a specialist too. 7.0, I think. I almost feel like, let me see, what's a higher compatibility? There's a ranger. That may be a better option. Oh no, she's a ranger. No, it's okay, never mind. Ranger, Grenadier, 7.1, 7.0. It's not that much. Looks like I've only got two of them that would be better. I don't really want to bond her with the Reaper. They're too similar in styles with the sneaky type. So I probably would do a specialist anyway, so this one is as good as any. Confirm bond. Yes. Nope. I don't want a poster. And we are going to look at our skirmisher real quick here.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand with you until the end.
Excellent. So we have the Marauder, which is shooting 2 times. They can shoot twice, or they can move and shoot and move, however, which is handy. This Judgment, which we used earlier, that will allow you to pull the enemy towards you, and then does a ripjack strike with his claw in his hand. Early on it does 4 damage, but as you upgrade that ripjack it will increase, I think, up to 6. And then the grapple, which is a free move, which is really handy. Anywhere elevated, or if you're elevated, it will actually grapple not to ground level, but to another item at a lower level too. So that's not always just going up, but anywhere that's elevated. So, and that's handy because you can actually move it to move closer to your targets as a free move, pretty much. All right, Mox on the team. Welcome.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I'm confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Yeah, this is a serious deal here. Grenade and ammo. Oh, that's big there. Generally, there are some grenades that do extra different types of damage, acid or fire, poison, and the same with ammo. They have extra characteristics that generally do damage over time kind of thing, rather than a grenade that explodes and blows stuff up. A fire grenade will explode and blow things up, but do fire damage. It will also set them on fire or coat them in acid or put them in a cloud of poison or something. And the same with the ammo. The ammo, I think, kind of the similar damage types. But it's a recurring thing. For over a couple cycles of time, it will continue to do damage. But I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to finish.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
Commander, I believe it is time that we meet. I am Betos, first of the freed Advent. You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready should you need them. May our people stand united until the false gods fall.
Okay, big. So here we've got a couple new cards, resistance orders, I guess they're called. I'm not really sure what these are exactly. We'll see when we get into the resistance ring at the end of the month, next month. And then looks like there's going to be another covert mission added, and this is going to add another column to our area where we can place these cards, and this will be red cards for this group.
We are ready for more orders,
there we
Commander.
go, here we go.
We only await your choice.
So black market costs. Black markets we haven't identified yet, but that's going to be a place where you're going to be able to buy and sell things that you've accumulated through some of your battles, or you'll be able to buy different things. It may be the alloys that we're needing we could buy from the black market, or it might be soldiers or weapon modifications or soldier modifications, things like that. Okay, that was one of their cards, and this is the other one. Tech defense. Hack targets is lowered by -20. Oh, that's a handy one. This is for our hacking. So this is anything that we go to hack, we'll be able to have a 20 unit hack measure, whatever value, less for everything that they have, which should be is going to be handy once we get our
Just as you wanted
specialists.
to free your people from the perceived oppression of the elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intent.
Okay, actually we got a lot of stuff going on here, but these, now you can kind of see these different HQs give you different features too. If we did go into the Reaper HQ and scan, I'd gain intelligence, which right now I'm at 112. But we would accumulate more intelligence, which we'll find are going to be what we need to get to new regions. To unlock the new regions are going to be through intelligence measures, and that's what we're going to use to purchase items once we open up the black market. And this is build faster. This is our facilities. I don't know that affects things when you're building weapons or armors or anything. Through later we'll have areas, it's called a proving ground, where you can build armors and weapons, and it's over time. It takes time to build them out. I don't know that it includes that. I think it's just for the facilities. But anyway, that's
Avenger plotting new course.
areas you can scan if you don't really want to scan for the things like the rookies or the ammo or some of this other stuff. But for right now, because we're still just getting started,
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
we're going to scan for pretty much any of the useful utilities that we can find. New facility available, research resistance comms, resistance radio. Resistance comms are what allows you to unlock the different regions. Initially we start out, I think you can unlock 2 or 3 regions, but then after that you have to have these resistance comms that will allow you to reach out to even more regions, and so you will have to at least have one of these things and upgrade it, and ultimately we're going to need to unlock 16 regions with one resistance comm, and what you start with, I think you can unlock maybe 5. And so you'll upgrade it, and then that one you'll upgrade, you'll be able to get maybe up to 10 or 12, and then through other perks and cards or whatever it may take, the resistance order cards, you may be able to get extra resistance contacts, to where you only need generally I've only needed one of these things, and then just been able to get other resistance contacts through other methods. Resistance radio kind of makes it cheaper to go from one to another. You will unlock them just as you do the same as unlocking the regions, except for the regions require intelligence. The resistance radio requires supplies. So, and each time with the resistance radio, each time you create a new radio, the amount, the supply cost goes up for the next one. So it keeps getting larger and larger. So you're going to get to a point where you can't really afford to do your resistance radio. So you kind of want to monitor how you do them, because it makes the cost of going to the different regions cheaper. If you have a resistance radio linked to another region, then it's the minimum cost. But every region you go past that, it doubles it. So if I have a region right next to a resistance radio, it will cost, say, 40 intelligence. But if I go, have to go through 2 regions to get to the nearest radio antenna, then it's going to cost me 80. And if it's 3 regions, it's 120. So that's kind of the process for that. And again, this is where we're going to get our initial 2 or 3 resistance contacts unlocked just by completing this research. Okay, so now this resistance radio, this is the thing I was just talking about, as far as this is another research, but once you complete that, then it unlocks, and then it will be available on the map. Every location you contact, you'll be able to put a radio resistance radio on. So it's up to you to decide which regions you want to add that contact to. Okay, now we need alloys before we can get this plated armor. So at this point here, we got to determine which way we want to go, because we can't get our armor yet. this officer autopsy is what's going to progress the mission. But I'm not that concerned with progressing the mission right now. I'm still trying to get our soldiers built up. So it's going to probably be this Gauss weapons, which is the next level. What we unlocked with the magnetic weapons give us rifles and shotguns upgrades. This here will give us upgrades to our sniper rifle and our heavy machine guns that the grenadiers carry. And so we're going to have to do this research, and then actually it's going to be separate research for the sniper rifle and separate research again for the heavy machine guns. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this one now because we're going to want to knock these things out as fast as we can. The resistance radio I'm not worried about.
That work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Because for right now we're just going to be contacting the regions that are kind of bordering where we're at. So the fact that
I must admit, having success,
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Okay. And so these are the regions that are available to us next. So once we scan one of them, well then that will unlock another region over, over here. Or this one may unlock something over here or over here. You don't know until you unlock them, and then it changes from game to game or from session to session, whatever you want to call it. But in order to attack or run these missions, you have to have these regions unlocked. So at some point, this is going to be my next objective. Probably would be to unlock this region here as soon as possible, so that I can kind of start fighting these. Oh, well, here we go. Guerrilla operations. So this is kind of where you get your scientists and your engineers. Sometimes you get soldiers, or you might get rookies. And then again, this is the dark events. So if I take this mission here and I win this mission, I will subvert this. So this dark event will not take place anymore. It will drop off of the dark event list. It will no longer be able to be applied against me, which is what I want. I don't want these scanning times greatly increased. So I really want to run this mission. So I'm going to do that, and I will. Let me see.
Setting course for Sector 12, East
We'll
Africa.
go ahead and set that up, and then we'll once we set that up, we'll.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
Oh, high explosives. Well, now this might be a good one if my Reaper is ready, because they've got that remote start deal. Outrider. Oh, still one day. I don't know how much time I have on this. If I can stall for a day. Where are we? Here we are. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Boy, I would like to.
Setting course for East Africa.
I will spread fear across this world. All will know what lies ahead.
Oh, wow, okay.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense. Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information.
Okay.
We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement.
Okay, well, it's not going to let me do it. Doggone it. I really would like to have got that Reaper on this mission. But looks like it ain't going to happen. So we will go with what we got here. Let's see. We got a assault rifle, light machine gun. What do we have? 2 grenadiers, a sharpshooter, specialist. Let's see, squaddy. Let me see. Do I not have any rangers available? Tired. I only have 1 ranger? I thought I had 2 rangers. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Ranger, grenadier, specialist, sharpshooter, and another grenadier. Okay, that's fair. You will take the scattergun. And squaddy specialist will take the med kit. Let's see, is this... Oh, and... light machine gun, marksman rifle, cannon, scattergun. Okay, let me get the weapons. We want the old world assault rifle. And let me see a soldier here. Edit. Yes, okay. So this soldier now, he's got the medical protocol, which will allow me to heal remotely. So I can send the gremlin out to heal somebody if they need healing, which is awesome. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Do I want another? Let me see. I think. Let me just for grins. Let's put this frost.
The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
So what that will do is if we drop that on top of an enemy or a pack of enemies, it will just freeze them. We'll still be able to shoot them, but they'll be frozen for like, well, I think 1 or 2 turns, to where they won't be able to attack us back. Alrighty, I think. And the reason I put them on a grenaders have a little bit, because of the rocket or the grenade launcher, they have a little bit more distance and a little bit bigger area of effect than what a regular unit has. So generally, if I'm going to use them, because the area of effect on that is really pretty small, like about 2 tiles, maybe 3 tiles. So this will give it maybe 1 more tile by being in a grenadier. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at on the next mission. This will be the team we're going to take out, and we're going to try to get us another scientist. Good luck. Goodbye.